So many year ago, I worked as the night manager for a burger restaurant. It's basically a burger place. Burger. Anyway, um, we had a group of employees who would distribute substances, but it was fine with me because they did what I told them to do, and it was never really a problem. Until one night, we had already closed the shop, and all of a sudden the back door opened, and one of their frequent customers came in. And I told them, I said, "You cannot be in here. You need to go." And they were not speaking English, it was just a babble. And so I pulled out. It wasn't this one, but I pulled out a knife basically. I said, "You gotta go." Thinking that that would make them say, "Oh, okay," kind of thing. No, they continued to walk towards me, and I said, "Dude, you gotta go." So, foolishly of me, I went forward like that. At the same time, he jumped towards me, and I stuck him. And I could feel it go through the fabric of his clothing, and I could feel the pop as it went into his skin. Fortunately enough for me, he was so messed up at the time that he just kind of looked at me, I looked at him, and then he looked down and said, "You hurt me." And I was like, "Yeah, and there's gonna be more of that where it came from. You better get going." He left, and as soon as he left, I felt awfully squeamish. And then I had the all these things going through my mind, like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, what happens if police show up, kind of thing? What do I say? I say, "Well, yeah, I've got these employees that sell drugs here, but do you want a burger? Extra tomato if you want." Yeah, it was really crazy. And then I ran into him again later, and it wasn't even brought up. But yeah, that was like sick. I can still remember. I can still remember the feeling of it going in. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want to have to ever experience that again. But it is kind of a fun story. It's kind of one of those stories I can bring up on occasion when people are talking and say, "Yeah, well, have you ever stabbed somebody?" Yeah. Anyway, this is the first part of Ace's short stories. If you enjoyed it, please leave one of those, the hands with the thumb. Goodbye.